Geo geothermal. You know, you drop a shaft down this thing, especially around a volcano area like Greenland, not Greenland, but Iceland and Yellowstone National Park have these things. You drop a shaft down, and what you're going to do is you're going to be tapping into the heat of the ground to run steam generators out there. The Yellowstone, they have this little steam generator, uh, and it's a small unit, and it pressurizes steam and everything else. You're running a turbine. That it's for like ground lights and that thing. It's also a good experimental area. University of Colorado is there with their little geothermal units and running their experimental operations and see how small units can run power sources, even if the power source is just for lighting. What do you mean? Um, Night lighting. Yeah. And with LEDs, you no longer have the little bulbs. Now you have LED lighting, and that does a lot of to save power. And otherwise, you're running a diesel engine that has to run all the time. If you can supplement that thing with germal, geothermal generators, steam generators, you will save a lot of money. And it's as I said, depends how much you get out of the ground because you pull the stuff out, then it goes through a generator turbine, and then you take the water, you cool it down, you shove it back down into the earth, and the cycle is a continuous cycle. Um, so they're really looking into this stuff, and they're looking for military bases uh, where they can. And some of this stuff is if you drill down deep enough, you're picking up the temperature from the earth because you're looking for the core. Some of this is okay, not very hot at this spot, but hot in this spot. It helps if you have you have thermal vents coming up, steam, um, and you're looking for in like Death Valley. Beside the lithium carbonate they're pulling out of the ground, you've got the thermal vents. And they say, well, this they got thermal energy power plants out there, and it works. You can put them out there, and are you going to use up the heat of the earth? Nope. No, you're not. But again, that is one of the things the Department of Defense is seriously looking at wherever they have bases, if they can pick up heat of the earth running, because you're talking a couple miles down or several miles down. Well, you're looking for what? Heat. Well, you might strike oil and gas, but we hit oil and gas. What are we going to do? Well, let's drill somewhere else. We don't want that. Of course you do. Yeah. But as they say, flare-offs is another thing. Oh, we're using up the local. We're in this country and we're using up this stuff. But it's like, okay. What's the other benefits of it? Well, the other thing about thermal for running generators is that you can heat your house, your cabin, your building. They do that in Iceland. They do it in Yellowstone. What? Oh yeah, you got the little thermal heaters out there. That's running little pipes out there. That's steam from the ground. Well, we didn't know about that. Well, you don't have to know about everything.